beforehand. Like, this wasn't just a thing.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm going to make a game, and this is it.
Is this the first one he's released, though? I find it hard to believe he hasn't at least put some shit on itch.io or something.
I believe he worked at NetherRealm,
Oh,
which
well, there you go.
just doesn't. That just if you were to tell me like what AAA developer did this guy work at, I probably wouldn't have guessed NetherRealm.
Well, nothing comes from nowhere, does it?
No,
Especially not these
exactly.
days. Especially now video games is like 50 years old and
No.
everyone's had like 12 careers by now. Anyway, hello everyone. Welcome to Yahtzee Tries. We were just discussing Animal Well, which is a game
Yeah.
I'm not playing today.
Ah.
I'm joined by Marty,
Hello, everyone.
in case you couldn't tell. And we're starting
Sweet.
off with a bit of PS1 styled indie horror, because we can
Yes.
apparently never fucking get enough of that.
No, we can't.
Hang on, I'm just going to go. You've played this one, right?
I have, yeah. I put out a bite sized on it earlier this week. I was a fan of it. This is Crow Country is developed by SFB Games, who are the folks behind Snipper Clips. Did you ever play Snipper Clips for the Switch? Did Nintendo send you Snipper Clips when they sent you a Switch?
Actually, I did play Snipper Clips. I
Yeah.
played it with my wife for a little bit.
Yeah,
And,
it was a fun multiplayer game to play with people who don't really give a shit about games.
Yeah, and I've never seen anything quite like it since.
No,
Now, I've seen quite a lot of games like this,
sure,
Where-
yeah. This is wears its inspirations on its sleeves.
pretty much. Okay, survival horror.
Mm-hmm.
It even does that thing where when you press start, there's an ominous noise and the screen slowly fades out.
Yeah.
Although it doesn't go so far as reading out the name of the game as well.
No.
Resident Evil 4.
See that? What a gig that would be. Be the guy who just gets to read out the game name after the title screen.
Yeah, it'd be like when there was literally like one guy who did every movie trailer.
See, what a life that would be.
Now that's changed, hasn't it? You don't really get like a different narrator over movie trailers anymore, do you? Probably because he died.
The In a World guy died. In
Yeah.
a World.
Yeah, I think that guy died. It's all like diegetic dialogue in movie trailers now. Guess they couldn't replace
Yeah.
him.
Well, and maybe his son became the guy who says world premiere before the Keeleys.
Now I have played some ways into this game, but I think it's a fun one to talk about in this format.
Yeah, yeah. Especially given that both of us are fans of the things this was inspired by, the kind of roots of survival horror with your Resis and your Silent Hills on PS1.
Yeah, I mean, visually it doesn't actually look that much like Resident Evil, because Resident Evil was always fixed cameras, and this is more sort of weird isometric, but where you can rotate the camera sort of view. And also the main character's design is weirdly simplistic, which puts me in mind of more of even earlier 3D games like Alone in the Dark or Little Big Adventure.
So the big inspiration in terms of that, even the backgrounds and the character, was the original Final Fantasy VII, actually. Which, when you see that, the kind of the weird proportions of the body kind of remind you of like what Cloud and them look like. And then the thing they kind of wanted to go with was have the backgrounds feel like pre-rendered backgrounds that you could then spin the camera around. Because when you had your pre-rendered backgrounds, either in Final Fantasy or Resident Evil or whatever on PS1, you couldn't really do anything with them. They were just there at fixed camera angles, whereas here you can poke around a little bit.
Yeah, this isn't play like specifically any retro game I can think of with this specific like. I mean, this is all like pure Resident Evil. Like
Sure, yeah. Oh yeah, the menu and everything, having to plant your feet when you pull your gun up and everything. Although with that you can kind of aim in any direction, so that feels more like Resi 4, I guess, than the PS1 Resis.
Yeah, it's definitely doing that survival horror thing where you don't feel powerful.
No. Yeah, it does a good job of you're very scared and very cautious at the beginning of the game, as I feel like you should be in survival horror games. And then, obviously, as you get later on, you start to recognize enemy patterns, realize what's a danger, what's not a danger, and what you can just kind of zoot scoot around.
Pocket flashlights.
Flashlights. A couple super chats right off the bat, and welcome everyone on Twitch, everyone on YouTube. E1 Craze for Life, of course. $2 dono. Are you actually arachnophobic, Yahtzee?
Little bit. I've gotten
Well, you
better.
don't like spiders, right?
Well, my wife, like, I genuinely likes them and
Oh no.
likes to see them in the house because uh, they kill flies and all that.
Sure.
I don't really like them. I'll kill them if they're getting up in my grill.
Yeah.
I think they're kind of creepy looking. But I'm fine with slugs and worms and caterpillars. And
Okay.
and with her, it's kind of flipped.
Oh, interesting.
She loves spiders and she can't stand the slimy, slithery things.
Well, there you go. That. Maybe that means that's a match made in heaven right there. As you guys complement each other, the yin to each other's yang.
When we were on honeymoon in Hawaii, we found a massive, great tropical snail on the side of a bin. I got a picture of her cringing at it. It was great.
Did you ever? Australia is obviously. I mean, I don't know if this is actually real, but I feel like people always say that they have these monstrous spiders there. Did you ever encounter like terrifyingly large spiders?
Oh yeah, yeah. I saw one time in a parking lot that was sort of like hot pink, with these giant flared trousers. What looked like
Nope.
legs that
I don't
sort of
want that at
tapered
all.
outwards at the end. It was
Don't like that at all.
It was a very odd looking spider. Anyway, yeah.
I'm fine with just regular spiders, not with like once it becomes too big and too weird. I don't want to deal with it.
Well, it wouldn't be a survival horror game if we didn't have a prominent toilet encounter.
You can't stand in front of the mirror and put your hand over your face though.
Yes. Oh, laser sight. Now it's Resident Evil 4.
There you go.
Yes, super chats.
Alex Armstrong, $2 dono. Thank you so much. More like Croshaw County, am I right? And then a little emoji of a disguise.
Hey, my name has crow in it. That's probably why everyone misspells it CROWSHAW.
Oh, yes.
When in fact, it is CROSHAW. I remember the first time my wife complained about that after we got married, and I was like, ha ha ha.
Now you feel my pain.
Welcome to my world. As Freddy Krueger once said.
Shout out to Freddy Krueger. I hope he's doing well. How have we not had a really good Freddy Krueger game? There was like a Nightmare on Elm Street game for NES, but like that dude invading dreams, I feel like we should have more games where he's invading dreams.
He's a guest star in both Mortal Kombat 9 and Dead by Daylight, although that doesn't count for a whole lot, because fucking everyone's a guest star in Dead by Daylight.
They just announced the Dead by Supermassive, the team that makes all those horror cinematic games, is making a horror cinematic Dead by Daylight game. I'm like, what are we doing?
Well, anyway, you should probably finish off those super chats we've got.
Kid Barchetta, $2 dono. Thank you so much. Next sequel will create a galaxy for lewds. I think Kid Barchetta wants you to start writing smut.
There will be no more sequels. It was always planned as a trilogy, the Galaxy books. So there. Well, I'm not discounting the possibility of returning to that setting at some point, but it won't be as part of that trilogy.
What if Disney comes a knocking? It's like, we need more. Yahtzee, make us more. We need a sequel trilogy.
Well, I'll weigh my options, obviously.
There you go. Terrace Kasi with a highlighted message over on Twitch. Thank you so much, Terrace Kasi. Has anyone here ever played Zone of the Enders? I beat it yesterday afternoon, and it was just okay. Did you ever play that one?
It's an obscure Kojima game. I haven't played it myself.
Yeah.
I know of it. It's mech stuff. Every Japanese developer has to make a mech game at some point. It's the law over there, I think.
It's your it's like a rite of passage.
Yeah.
The game, I feel like Zone of the Enders 1 is most famous because it included a Metal Gear Solid 2 demo. And it was one of those games that I know I bought it just because I wanted to play the Metal Gear Solid 2 demo, and it was worth it.
Always break the crates. A melee weapon wouldn't go amiss, so I wouldn't have to keep wasting ammo, but I guess that's part of the trade-off, you know?
Yeah, and I like that there's, the stuff like barrels and crates, you don't know if there's going to be stuff in them, whereas there's other, kind of glass containers where you can see, oh, that has a grenade in it, so it's worth me using a bullet on there, or whatever. Yeah. I like to kind of push and pull there. Colin, been a member for 3 months in the tip jar. Thank you so much, Colin. What do you think about the setting of sort of a spooky rundown, kind of like
It's classic
discount
stuff,
aisle
isn't it?
Disneyland.
It's
Yeah,
classic Scooby-Doo stuff. There are
yeah, it really is.
sections of Silent Hill games set in an amusement park, which is probably the direct reference there.
Yeah. Silent Hill 3 starts in midi res with you being chased through that.
Only on the first playthrough.
Oh, is that right?
In all subsequent playthroughs, it cuts straight to the waking up from the nightmare.
Waking up, yeah, in the coffee shop or whatever. Interesting.
I know an embarrassing amount about Silent Hill games.
That was impressive. You're just counting down the days until Bloober Team delivers their masterpiece.
Well, you never go to a theme park in Silent Hill 2.
That's true. You go to it in 1. Yeah, I guess he didn't go there with his wife on the honeymoon. No theme parks for them.
This guy looks a lot like that guy from the start of Resident Evil 2 who's injured and you help. And also seems to be dressed a lot like him, thinking about it.
Seems like a direct homage. I'm curious. So you encounter a couple characters throughout the game that are like, I'm injured, and you can choose to give them healing items if you have them or not, and you can choose what healing items. And I'm curious if that impacts endings or something, because
yeah, I'm wondering about that.
Yeah, like there's definitely I just always had stuff, so I always gave it to everyone I came across. And at the end of the game, it was sort of like, oh, there's like resolution to some of these characters. Whereas I'm curious if you just didn't give him anything, does he just lay out and bleed there? Magnum Weight with a $5 dono. Thank you so much, Magnum Weight, over on YouTube. A Freddy game would just end up being an asymmetrical multiplayer game like Killer Clowns from Outer Space these days. Sadly, yes.
Oh, you distracted me with your asymmetrical multiplayer talk, and I blundered right into that thing.
When I was replaying Resident Evil 4 proper, it was embarrassing how many bear traps I stepped into. Like, it was shocking how many of them I stepped into.
Yeah. Tree Lady 3184, eh?
Look at that.
Why, that sounds like a clue, gang.
A clue. It was funny to play this and Lorelei and the Laser Eyes back to back because there is a lot of, hey, that number, I should enter that number over here.
Yep.
Except Lorelei has math and this does not have maths.
Man, we've got a sexy walk. Look at that. Very appropriate outfit for a survival horror game as well.
It is for a 90s survival horror game. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, it's kind of Resident Evil 3E, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ooh, cigarettes. Who says you're not allowed to smoke? You're your own woman, aren't you?
I think she's supposed to be a child. Not like a baby child, but like a...
Isn't she supposed to be a cop?
Teenager?
She
says she's a cop. I don't want to spoil anything.
Oh, well, you kind of spoiled something already, just saying that, haven't you?
Well, I didn't mean to say that! I didn't mean to! Forget what I said. I didn't say anything. Hey, look, Tyrell made a good point. A Freddy game that's like a real fucked up version of Psychonauts. That'd be great. Popping in people's heads, seeing what's going on in there. I like that.
Find the best way to fuck with them.
Yeah. Alex Armstrong with $5 dono.
If you want an asymmetric multiplayer game with Freddy in it, you could always just play Dead by Daylight.
But I don't want that. I want single player. I don't want to talk to other people. What I do with Freddy is between me and Freddy and no one else. Alex Armstrong, thank you so much. Speaking of survival horror yachts, you ever consider reviving your abandoned AGS games like Broken Bows and Phone, or in the GMS or Unity? I'm not 100% sure what some of these acronyms mean. Broken Bows and Phone?
Yeah, I did a video once showcasing some abandoned adventure game ideas I had many years ago, but I don't really like going back to old projects. I'm a restless, passionate creative, damn it.
On to the next one.
Yes. Bollocks.
Spookies.
Out of the way. Oh, there's two of them.
Ah, spookies.
Oh. Yes.
Survive the spookies.
Come here, Mr. Pepperami Head. That's your name now.
Pepperami Head? Oh, no.
Okay. It's quite disquieting noise those zombies made.
Yeah, it's a little like
It
it almost sounds like they're like crying out a little bit.
It was like a really extended sound you make when someone you're friends with kisses a girl. Ooh,
Goonies.
ooh.
See, they should have brought you in to do the Crow Country intro, and then you could have given them some extra monster noises for free.
Well, yeah, I did that for Consuming Shadow. I made a load of monster noises with my mouth.
That would be fun.
There's little... If you want to make a disquieting squidgy noise, the human mouth is my first go-to.
Yeah, honestly, that's where some of the best noises come from.
Hear me, O great fairy of fairest forest. We need to know that.
Mm-hmm. One sort of complaint I had about this is so these are any room with a fire source is like a safe room, like a typewriter room. You can kind of tell the music changes, and in these rooms, every clue you find is contained in like a little glossary, so you can look back through them all. However, you can only pull up that glossary when you're in a save room. So if you made a mental note of that, and then 20 minutes later you get back to that tree lady, and you were like, "Fuck, what was the order?" You wouldn't be able to just pull it up. You'd have to come back here.
Well, that's part of the difficulty, isn't it? Same reason the combat's really annoying.
I guess so.
Okay, so a little girl got injured in the theme park and presumably proceeded to haunt the place.
Spookies.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Little girl snogged a boy. Ooh, ooh.
Little girl snogged a boy.
Hey. Okay. Okay, well, we got that other code that was 9106, but I haven't seen any keypads that incorporate 0 yet.
Strange, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, mysteries. I like the staring into the fire and sort of having a moment of realization that just feels like don't you kind of say weird shit like that in Silent Hill when you look into like the various save points, like there's this like self-reflection.
Yeah, that's kind of was the point of the Silent Hill 2 save points.
Yeah.
It comes up in Undertale as well.
Oh, what are the save points there?
You look into the sparkly object and it fills you with determination and all that.
Oh, gotcha.
Spiders!
Ah, spiders! Get out of here!
Can I think I should be able to stomp on spiders.
I feel like they should be stompable. Yeah, agreed.
Oh, bullshit!
You got poisoned.
Did I? Oh, sorry.
Purple, the color of poison.
Damn it! Where's the
I learned that from your video.
Where's the inventory gone? I've forgotten.
Triangle?
I'm pressing triangle. Let's just make me back up.
L1? R1? Circle? Start?
Oh, there we go.
It's gotta be one of those buttons.
Okay. Antidote, but I'm still injured. Shit. I have a big health pick. There we go. Yeah, no in water ending for me.
Ah!
Oh, hey, check out this barrel. It's really cool.
Oh, but then there's all these little fucking ground gremlins.
Oh, fuck, they're everywhere. Hey, I'm standing on the other side of this barrel and I'm really scared. Please don't hurt me, Mr. Powerful Zombie. Perhaps I could tell you about my bigger brother who will be coming along this way very soon. Going trip-tropping across your bridge. Hello? Juicy alive person. Come get me.
Oh. They're getting a little they're getting their shamble on.
Ah, I was waiting for you to go next to the barrel so I could shoot it.
Absolutely foolish of the Zombo.
I'm the smartest person in this game.
Smartest crow in the whole country.
I'm just going to avoid. Because apparently it's fairly easy to do that.
Yeah, most of the, for like wider hallways like that, obviously that like hallway to the fireplace room was a little tougher because it's pretty thin and narrow, but The rest of these you can usually scoot through. Shoegazer with a $5 dono. First donation to second win. Thank you so much, Shoegazer. Thanks for the stream. Shoegazer, thanks for watching.
You're welcome,
Appreciate it.
Shoegazer.
What do you think about crows in general? Crows the birds.
I'm a fan.
Yeah, I think they're cool. They're a little loud, but I like that they collect baubles and just like have a bunch of little trinkets.
Yeah. Someone's been playing Little Kitty Big City, I think.
Hey, I know about crows and baubles from before that game, but I do appreciate that that game also leans into it.
Sort of a magpie thing, I'd say. That's more what you associate with magpies.
Are those different than crows? Those aren't just crows. Like,
yeah, crows are all black. Magpies are black and white.
I did not know that. I assumed magpies were crows with sunglasses who smoked cigarettes, like the crows in Earthbound that you fight. I just assumed like a magpie was a cool crow.
Okay, let's try and get this right. Okay.
Look at that.
I don't remember what you do here.
I believe you have to get it into that white area and then interact with the kind of the lever thing, the black and red thing. James Barnes with a £2 dono. Thank you so much, James Barnes. Yachts. Luigi's Fish and Chip Emporium serves. ... question mark.
Sausage and onion gravy sandwiches.
That doesn't make any sense.
They're testing me on my obscure Red Dwarf trivia.
This fucking Red Dwarf. How come we never do obscure Lost trivia? It's always Red Dwarf. What is going on with Red Dwarf?
Nobody likes Lost.
Don't say that. Don't say that. It's its 20th anniversary this fall, and let me tell you, we got big plans. We don't have any plans, but I'm trying to will them into existence.
If only it has died sooner.
No! Don't say that.
Okay, so we've got a bronze key.
Ooh. Damien Glenn, I think the ending of Lost is excellent. And I think folks were drinking the haterade at the time, but time was on the side of us positive Losties.
Right. That's why it's got such a cult following these days, and everyone talks about it so much.
There's dozens of us.
How did I get injured again?
It was something with just gas in the room or something?
Now, here's a bloody suspicious wall.
Dun dun dun!
Don't think we can do anything with it, though.
No.
It's probably a shortcut for later.
Look at you. You've studied at the school of Miyazaki.
Excuse me. Another grenade.
A lot of grenades.
Yes, and they're always in trash cans. Someone's very disappointed in the grenades.
I don't know this for sure. I believe the garbage cans are a form of scaling difficulty.
Oh,
I think if you're low on stuff, the garbage cans will contain things you're low on, and if you have a lot of stuff, you'll just pull out garbage. Like, if you're kind of doing well and topped off, you'll just be like, here's a banana peel.
I think that's how RE4 did it.
I like that.
Okay, bronze key. Where did that go?
One was that little fence house.
Oh yes,
where you were hiding.
I remember.
Josh Knowles with a $2 dono. Thank you so much, Josh. Played Bendy in the Ink Machine or the sequel.
No,
isn't it kind of like Five Nights at Freddy's, right? Like,
yeah,
like
I played the first
game?
one. It's definitely got one of those Five Nights at Freddy's style deep lore fan bases going on.
I feel like it's one of those things that's it's become a thing that's been merchandised a lot, which I guess, like you said, is the fan base. I feel like it's a thing that has like Hot Topic shirts. I have not played them, Josh. DMB, thank you so much for a $5 dono. Yahtzee and Marty, what's a game that you've done a video on that you liked and or loved, but haven't been able to finish for one reason or another? I still haven't finished the latest Yakuza, and I really liked it. They're like a Dragon Infinite Wealth.
Yeah.
Things just got very busy.
I still haven't finished Elden Ring.
Yeah, some games are just long. Some games are just
Yes.
long, and then you move on to the next thing, and you kind of lose your momentum.
Too long, I'd argue. In these days, very often games feel a little too long.
Then Crow Country comes along, gives us a tight 4 or 5. Thank you.
But
So
then,
much,
of course,
Crow
you play something like Little Kitty Big City that's over in like 2 hours. And you feel a little bit put out, and then you feel angry at yourself for feeling put out because you're always saying games are too long.
Maybe that's a good, but that's a good like. I feel like that's a positive for Little Kitty Big City is that you wanted more. Although I guess the most positive would be for it to roll and to just feel satisfied, right?
I guess. I mean, I felt like the name was overstating it.
Little Kitty, Little City.
Should have been Little Kitty, small walkable community.
Nice 3-block radius.
There's a funny noise happening.
Oh, this is tall spooky is here.
Yep, it's that
This
boy.
guy's a real creepy looking man. I don't like him at all.
Come here, creepy man. I've got a little barrel I'd like you to meet.
Oh no. Blue version with a 2-pound dono. Thank you so much. Blue has Yachts tried Rise of the Ronin. Bland candidate.
I mean, it's creepy, but I don't feel particularly threatened by it. Sorry,
It's very slow. It's very slow. Have you tried Rise of the Ronin, and would you consider it a candidate for blandest of the year?
No, I have not tried it, and as such cannot consider it for such an accolade. Thanks for the question, though.
R.I.P. Rise of the Ronin. The reveal trailer for this fall's Assassin's Creed game came out. Assassin's Creed Shadows.
Yes.
Feudal Japan.
Just picturing that room full of Ubisoft execs saying, what's the most tedious subtitle we could stick on this game? Oh, that was probably an entire lunch meeting right there. Just really, really concentrating the essence of being incredibly boring and hackneyed, weren't they?
But like we were saying, it really flipped your assumptions on its head by having shadows be the last word and not the first word.
Oh, that's
So
a
there you
point,
go.
yeah. I mean,
No.
we'll have to wait for another time before we get Shadows of the Assassin's Creed.
Oh man, could you imagine? Can you absolutely imagine?
I thought I could imagine, but then they go and do it anyway. Oh, I'm a bit congested. Hey, you're not a zombie.
Oh, you gotta shoot him anyways, just to make sure. Tsunami Doucher with a $20 dono and no message. Tsunami Doucher, you get a thumb up for me.
Thanks, Tsunami Dusha.
Nice and succinct.
Oh, I guess I got too much crap.
Uh-oh, just getting
I got
banana peels. You're
banana
too good at the game now.
stuff.
Too good at the game. The developer said that I believe this week they're adding a hard mode to the game because a lot of people said the game was not difficult enough.
What game's this?
This game, the game
This
we're playing
game.
right now. Yeah.
Okay.
Which I would agree, it is a relatively, like, once you sort of gain your sea legs, by the end of the game, I just had a shit ton of health and ammo for everything and grenades and kind of knew what to fight and what to run away from and
Yeah,
what to blow up.
I could tell right from the beginning it's pretty generous with stuff.
Yeah, it even has that exploration mode you can choose, which just removes all enemies and combat, and so it's just puzzles and story, which I think is pretty neat.
Yeah, Silent Hill 2 was a little over generous with resources as well. But good
Yeah.
thing you were playing it for the story.
They they did not suffer those same problems with Silent Hill 4, which I was just having a constant panic attack of, oh my god, I need things, give me things.
It doesn't even give you health items till like really late in the game because your room is your healing item.
Yeah, that does such a I know we always end up talking about Silent Hill, but that does such a good job of pulling the rug out from under you, of having the room be your safe space, your one safe space in the game, and then when it gets haunted, you're just like, oh, I have nothing. Nowhere is safe now.
I always thought so. Anyway, this is if you can't talk about Silent Hill while playing a PS1 styled horror game, when can you talk about it?
Exactly. Incarnadine gifted a sub over on Twitch over to Image. Thank you so much, Incarnadine. Appreciate it. And Eric in the chat with the arses. Thank you so much, Eric. The only 2024 Shadow game I want is Sonic X Shadow Generations. Thinking if I should do PC or PS4 and 5. Dumb me will likely pre-order it as well. Help. That was Eric's cry for help. I never played Sonic Generations, so I don't know how I'm gonna feel about this one. Yahtzee, as a resident Sonic fan, Sonic Generations, were you yay or nay?
Do you remember that Sonic fans seem to like it, but I didn't. I don't really like the modern Sonic game style of fast 3D level.
That's the Sonic where it's like a cool new Sonic plus like little Potbelly old Sonic. I like Potbelly Sonic.
And it takes one level from every preceding Sonic game, which makes sense for like the early ones. But they had a level from Sonic 2006, and I was like, "Geez, I thought you'd want everyone to just forget about this, guys."
Those who forget their history are doomed to repeat it.
There you go. Box, zombie,
Zimbos,
electrical panel.
Oh no! I don't think I used the electrical panel at all throughout my playthrough.
Well, they're not often positioned usefully as that one was.
Yeah, and you can like goad someone by a barrel relatively easily, but you can't get them to like hug a wall and then you run away.
Ooh, what's that blue thing on the wall?
Oh, go check it.
How interesting.
Yeah, it feels like that. Again, I'm not even sure what it does, but it feels like you should be able to like shoot it and have it sort of create an alarm that zombies will go towards, so that at the very least you can kind of like get them out of your way.
There's a shotgun pointing at me, and I'm not sure I like it.
That's ominous. That's ominous.
Now, how long did it take you to solve this puzzle?
Surprisingly quickly, I will be honest. The first thing I noticed when I read two of them was I saw the first names, and I was like, oh, that's funny. And then I looked at the ground, and I was like,
yeah.
I see what you're doing.
You just have to angle them in line with their initials. So this one is E for East.
Mm-hmm. I say surprisingly quickly because I played this pretty much simultaneously as I was playing Lorelei and the Laser Eyes, and there are plenty of puzzles in that game that literally took me like several days of thinking about in order to solve.
Well, you don't even have all the Roman numerals committed to memory.
I think I know them all, but when you're like, here's 10 of them in a row, I can't. I just can't. I can't be arsed, as they say.
You just add them up in order. It's easy.
But you could just Google them. That's what Google's here for.
There we go. I solved your puzzle game.
Na 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 na, da na na na.
Oh, it's broke. And it's plastic. What a cock tease.
Whose hand is that even?
I really thought it was just going to give me the shotgun at this point.
Yeah, they really tossed my expectations.
Because I know there is a shotgun because I picked up some ammo for it.
Yeah, you can pick up ammo for all the weapons long before you find said weapons.
Yeah, thanks, game. I figured it out.
A little spooky jump scare.
Oh, you
little
cheeky
wall
bitch.
man.
Have a grenade.
Little wall man.
Have a grenade for that excellent prank.
Fill my ass up with 50 Norwegian kroner. Thank you so much, Phil. Is it too much to ask to have Yahtzee pop a champagne bottle on stream in about 2 weeks' time? I believe that is in reference to your hit video game Star Trek Vagabond launching on Steam Friday, May 24th. Pre-order now. A wishlist. I don't know if you can pre-order.
No, you can't
wishlist
pre-order. You can wishlist it. You can certainly do that.
Make sure your personal finances are in order so you can buy it.
It's dead good. I know, because some testers told me.
We've heard some real-life video game critics and video essayists say thumbs up.
Yes, although they're all embargoed till the 22nd.
They would never. I think you should be allowed to break embargo if you like something. That's my new rule. If I'm positive on something, you can do cheeky little embargo breaks. If you don't like something, you're not allowed.
People don't like spoilers.
They don't. Quintuple A with a $2 dono. Thank you so much, Quintuple. Marty, what does no true Scotsman mean?
Okay.
It's sort of a derogatory. It's kind of like their form of gatekeeping by saying, oh, well, no true Scotsman would do this. Oh, no true Scotsman would play a survival horror game on easy mode.
Yes, I think you got the basic gist.
Yep, that's what they call me, Basic Marty. This is kind of a cheat though, because this was 48 hours since we talked about it.
Yeah, I'll give you another week.
Next Monday,
We'll ask
yeah,
again.
next Monday could be a whole different thing.
Then we'll work on it. Then we'll work on teaching you the gambler's fallacy or something.
I gotta win next time, right? Isn't that gambler's fallacy? Next time. Next time.
Gambler's fallacy is the logical fallacy that any random outcome is affected by previous outcomes. So just because it's been tails, doesn't mean it's more likely to be heads next time.
Yeah, I know it's not more likely, but it's kind of like vibe-wise, it's more likely to be heads.
No, it isn't. Right? It's just it's 50-50 every time.
Sure, I completely agree. But if we're going based on vibes, like it's probably going to be the other one.
Well, vibes isn't part of logic.
That's true. Vibes are of the heart. CSI Freak with 100 bits over in Twitch. I was talking about this on a call earlier today. Funniest puzzle this year is Marty's battle with the elevators in Indica. The worst thing about those elevators in Indica was I streamed the entire game over 2 sessions, over 2 nights. And
yeah, it's a short game.
Got to the puzzle at the end of the first night, and it took me fucking half an hour, and I solved it. And I saved the game, and I said, fuck it, we're done. We'll come back the next time. I came back the next time, and the save took me back to the beginning of the chapter, so I had to redo the puzzle over again, and it took me just as long to do it again. Nothing stuck with me the first time. That puzzle, absolutely go to hell.
I like how this game builds intrigue.
Mm-hmm.
Who is this mysterious lawyer?
Yeah.
Why are they laying out evidence for Mr. Edward Crowe to see?
Yeah. You'll start getting weird telephone calls you'll hear.
Is she working for Edward Crowe or working for someone who is an opponent of Edward Crowe?
Think about it. Edward Magpie. I will say also it was nice when I went back to replay the game to capture some footage, and then I streamed a little bit of it after I finished it for my review. And it is nice that there's a lot of stuff at the beginning of the game that once you have experienced the revelation and stuff at the end, you're like, oh, they like laid the seeds of all this stuff early in a really effective way.
Now here's an intriguing room. We have a machine that deposits gold into this machine, grinds it up and turns it into gold like nuggets, and then works the nuggets into rocks.
Yeah. So what's going on here?
Well, obviously they're trying to fake gold ore that's been naturally dug up from the ground.
Yeah.
And if you ever read The Shadow over Innsmouth, one of the things in that story...
Lovecraft story?
Yeah. One of the things in that story is that when like the townspeople of Innsmouth start dealing with the Deep Ones, they start giving them lots of golden treasures. They start getting golden treasures from the Deep Ones. So they melt down the golden treasures and sneak them into the local gold mine so they can pretend they've mined it. And I'm assuming that something similar is going on here.
I would say I would say the developers of this game were aware of that story when making this game.
I'll bet.
Jeremy Golo with a $5 dono over in YouTube. Thank you so much, Jeremy. Let's teach Marty probabilities using the Monty Hall problem. I will never understand the Monty Hall problem. It does not make sense to me. That legitimately does not make sense. Not even in a vibes way. It just doesn't make sense.
Yes.
That is the 3 doors, and you choose one, and they say, do you want to choose one of the other ones? And then your odds are better if you choose one of the other ones, right?
Yeah, I don't quite get it myself. It's a game theory thing.
Nonsense. Absolute nonsense.
Solely in 1872, that's what I'm after.
Blue Version asks, Yahtzee, are you doing a fully Ramblemanic on Star Trek Vagabond or leaving that one to bite size? I mean, I don't think we could do like a...
No, I don't think it would be ethical for any of us to do a review.
We have, not only are we Yahtzee's friends and colleagues, but Second Wind has a vested financial interest in the game as well. So, yes. If you want to talk about some shenanigans in games, that would be us.
I'm going to plug it on our videos every chance I get.
Oh my god, you are going to be so annoyed by how much we plug it. It's going to be great.
Gonna plug the shit out of it.
And then Yahtzee, of course, will be on the next episode of Dev Heads, the day of launch, next Friday the 24th, chatting about it with all of them. We'll be chatting about it on podcasts and whatnot. But yeah, in terms of like a capital R official review, probably not from us.
No. Although we sent out review codes to a number of outlets.
Mm-hmm.
A mysterious cell. What were they doing at this crazy theme park?
Doesn't Disneyland has like a little prison, right? Like a little Disneyland jail?
Something untoward, I shouldn't wonder. I assume that's probably talked up a bit. I assume they've just got a place where the lost children are kept and everyone talks it up like it's a jail.
Like it's actual Disneyland prison?
Yeah. I'm feeling like I should have gotten like a map of the Fairyland at some point. Oh well.
There is one map is in the original the first fireplace room.
Yeah, I got that one.
And then a second map is in when you first enter the sort of the haunted woods.
Yes, I seem to remember it.
It's like right when you enter, it's kind of like behind a little glass door.
Yes.
Which is, it's going to be right out where, this door you opened where she came in.
If you go shit! Through, help! Oh, stay right there.
Spookums.
Excuse me.
Oh, look, these guys are just getting big. Every time you hit a story point, the things just get bigger and spookier.
Oh, there it is.
AZK with a $2 dono. Thank you so much, AZK. No true Scotsman would change doors. I'm a big fan of just combining all these into one weird soup.
You have the face of a Justin Roiland character, and it startles me.
Oh, jeez. Dr. Theo with a $5 dono over on YouTube. Thank you so much, Dr. Theo. You are transported into a horror game of your choosing, and you cannot return until you beat it. You still feel pain and can die. What will you pick? Honestly, I would pick this game just because I've beat it twice in the past week and a half, and I feel like I know it pretty well. This might be the one I pick.
Yeah, I mean, everything's really slow moving, and if it were real life, I would be able to aim and gun with much more intuitive skills.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be in any of the Silent Hills. That doesn't sound nice. I wouldn't want to be in any of the Resis. That doesn't sound nice.
Oh, someone said you came back. Does our character have a secret history with the place we're in that we haven't been told about?
No!
Just a guess. Never. Just a guess on my part.
I would never. There's never been a horror game where your character has a secret history. Never.
Okay, capitalized word. Obviously significant. Harmony will fade.
Spooky Dracula.
Spooky. Now,
this room in particular reminded me of the haunted hotel in the Gold Saucer in Final Fantasy VII's original.
Yeah, I'll find that.
The new one.
This isn't much of a puzzle. Between 10:20 and 11:15, you say?
2 clocks, one on the left, one on the right. But do you have the thing you need in order to change? No, you do.
Yes, I do. 10.20. There you go.
Dr. Theo with another $2. I prefer Crow Country, but deserve to be in Silent Hill. I know. You probably didn't smother your wife. Spoilers.
Hey, spoil. Well, we didn't say which Silent Hill game we spoiled there.
See? Maybe you smothered the room's wife.
Okay. Fuck you, the world.
Forever Kite says, does Luigi's Mansion count? Ideally the first one. That'd be nice. Yeah.
Yep, another brain teaser.
Goodies.
Spell out the capitalized words.
This game also does a neat thing. In some of these rooms, like in the corner of this room, there's this little, like, it's like a capsule machine slash almost like a fortune-telling machine with a 10 above it, and at any point in the game you can go to one of those in the park and it'll give you a hint on what to do next, but it counts down from 10, so you can only use it 10 times. So that's pretty neat. End up getting confused, don't know what to do.
Not that I found it necessary with this level of puzzle solving.
No, I used it. The first one I saw, I used 3 times just because I was like, what is this thing? And then I didn't use it the rest of it.
Here's a little mushroom. I feel like perhaps we're glossing over the fact that we're talking to a little mushroom.
Yeah, a little weird. That has the ability to make your guns better.
Wants to improve our flamethrower, but we don't have a flamethrower. Yeah. So I guess we're going to get one later.
Spoilers. Mushroom Man spoiled that you get a flamethrower. Yeah, there are, I believe, 5 mushroom men scattered around the park that can upgrade each of your guns as well as your healing abilities. But they are tethered to one of them, so. Eric. More arses. Thank you, Eric. Fuck you, the world. Jotaro Kujo likes this. Who's Jotaro Kujo?
It's from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, maybe?
Starts with a Joe, so it's probably that. It is. He's very
cool. Instant kill.
Rip.
Watch out for small explosives laying on the ground. Will do.
Fungus Finder with the $2 dono. Thank you so much. Nothing weird about that at all. You're all fungicist. There's nothing. It's weird that you open a safe and there's a talking mushroom who's like, "Hey, I can make your flamethrower burn even brighter." That's weird. That's very weird.
Why did our character say, "Should I call the police?" when she ostensibly is the police?
Dun dun dun.
Was she not being entirely honest with us?
I don't think it shouldn't be legal for characters to lie to us.
Okay. Okay, Edward's going weird. He's pulling an Andrew Ryan on us.
Ruh-roh. Dale Mallows with a $2 dono. Thank you so much, Dale. Yachts, can you pause for a second? I need to poo.
No. You can watch.
Dale, you can pause the video. You could go do a big dump, and then you can come back and just hit play. You will be behind on the chat. But that's fine.
More ammo. Just can't get enough of that sweet stuff.
I was excited that we'd be able to get this gun, but she's like, I probably shouldn't touch this because then I might be accused of murdering this man. I'm like, well, that's probably good logic.
Hi, Douglas Pike.
This theme park is supposed to be outside of Atlanta, Georgia. Is this the first game to take place in Atlanta? What other game takes place outside Atlanta? Didn't Telltale's The Walking Dead take place in Georgia?
I don't know. No other game set in Atlanta leaps to mind.
we'll add this to my list. I've tried to. I've been keeping a list of a game that takes place in each of the 50 states, and it has to be like takes place there, not like a facsimile.
I was thinking of
And
putting together a map of every fictional location in video games.
see, I like that. The fictional location that's like. Wait. Or do you mean game that takes place like in a real place, or do you mean like creating
like,
a fake map of these things?
I was a fake map. Like, I'd do one for the modern world, like we'd figure out where Silent Hill is and
Sure.
where Black Mesa Research Facility is, and then I'd do
Yeah,
an
Raccoon
ancient
City.
world where I'd just say what fantasy worlds were in what part of the world. Like, I think
I like
Hyrule
that.
would be in America because they've always got Native American art going on in
Okay, I can see that.
in
Yeah,
the ancient ruins of Hyrule.
yeah.
And obviously Ultima and King's Quest and Fable would all be set in the UK at various times.
Sure.
Now,
I feel like
think
Midgar has like a Hong Kong to it, right?
I think the Mushroom Kingdom would probably be in the Middle East because of they're always wearing traditional Persian dress. Those toad people.
Yeah. How did that start?
Well, it probably started with Doki Doki Panic. Thinking about it, because in that game the characters literally were in traditional
It's very
Persian
much
dress.
like a yeah,
Before they were replaced with Mario Brothers characters.
yeah.
Bloody man traps
Man traps.
or woman traps.
Look at that. Dr. Theo, back with a $5 dono. Thank you so much, Dr. Theo. I have a soft spot for co-op horror games. My favorite is GTFO, and if I had a studio, I would make a meta horror co-op game with proxy chat and have it be very mind-fucky. I do like a co-op game where one person's seeing things the other person isn't. Dead Space 3, for all of its problems, great moments where one person is seeing something the other person isn't, and you start screaming at them, "Why can't you see this thing?" And you sound insane, which is great.
I think Kane and Lynch did that.
Oh man, remember King Lynch?
Yeah, when Lynch was having a psychotic episode.
Yeah.
You were attacked.
Oh no.
Have an antidote. I got plenty.
Yay. Sean with $5 Canadian, thank you so much. If you were ever on Newgrounds much back in the day, the lead devs of this game also made the Decline of Video Gaming series on it. Oh, that's neat.
Huh.
I was not on Newgrounds, but that's a neat little fun fact.
Alright, still can't use the elevator. We saved a pukey lady, though.
As long as we saved the Pukey Lady, I'm happy.
Don't mess with my shooting box foo.
Ah! Common Energy with the $2 dono. Genuinely curious what states don't have a game. I mean, my thing was also I wouldn't want to cheat and be like The Crew, which is like you can drive across all of America. That doesn't count. And I wouldn't want to be like a college football game because that also doesn't count. I remember like Nebraska was kind of hard.
Yeah.
Find a game that takes place in Nebraska.
Yosemite.
Like a New Hampshire would be hard. Which one?
I like Yosemite. What's the one that starts with Y?
There are no states that start with Y. Wyoming?
Wyoming. Yeah.
Firewatch. I mean, it literally starts with Y. Firewatch takes place in Wyoming.
Oh.
I pulled up my list. That's why I was able to pull that out so quick.
Okay. Maine.
The lighthouse in BioShock Infinite is off the coast of Maine.
Off the coast of Maine.
Well, I mean,
So it's not in Maine then, is it?
it was. Well, I mean, where does the state line end?
Probably before international waters. Okay. What's the most obscure US state? I was about to say New Mexico, but no, that's Half-Life, isn't it?
Yeah, New Mexico's Half-Life.
Tennessee.
Ohio was tough as well.
Okay, what about Tennessee?
For Tennessee, the the video game adaptation of Iron Man 3, the third Iron Man movie, when he crashes his suit, he meets up with the kid in Tennessee.
What about Hawaii? No, not Hawaii. What about Ohio then?
That's the tough one. That's this one's a cheat. So the Nightmare on Elm Street series takes place in Ohio. There was the NES Nightmare on Elm Street game. However, it was canceled. And so there's like ROMs of it, but it never actually came out.
There is a Commodore 64 Nightmare on Elm Street game as well.
So that could count.
Although it's not set in Ohio, it's set in the dream world. So I don't think that counts. There's dudes.
Eric Cartman says, "Oh, little babies, little theater babies,
shitty dudes."
You should be able to step on these guys." Eric Cartman asks Arkansas, which okay, so this one might be a cheat because it's hard to find one.
These are all cheats so far.
There was a lot of these are cheats. For Arkansas, there was a platformer for the Super Nintendo called Socks the Cat that was based on President Clinton's cat, Socks. And before Clinton was president, he was the governor of Arkansas. And I imagine Socks lived in Arkansas then. So that's how you cheat.
Well, that's pretty good.
I mean, some of them are hard. Like Alaska, easy one. Metal Gear Solid, boom. Yeah. Alaska.
Did you have one for Nebraska?
No, that's the one. That's a tough one. That's a blank. That's a straight up blank.
Vermont?
There's a Hitman 2 level that takes place in Vermont.
Oh,
again,
nice.
that could be kind of a cheat because Hitman does a lot of.
Is that one of the levels that is set in an American suburb?
I believe so. It's supposed to be Vermont.
There are two.
Yeah. Sean with $2 Canadian. Thank you so much, Sean. Enjoying this enough that you might finish it? Question mark.
Maybe. I got a shit ton of games to get through. Well, shout out to Little Kitty Big City for being so fucking short. I think that's all we can do here. What else have I got? Oh yeah, I got the egg. I mean the gem. So I can.
Oh yeah, you could take it to the little duck, the duck pond, the swan pond.
Yeah.
Come Ninja with a $2 dono. Thank you so much. And No One Lives Forever 2. You fight ninjas in a trailer park near Akron, Ohio. There you go.
Ow, 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 ow. Hey, you don't belong here. No, not that. That.
Jayhawk says classic survival horror games tend to be short, and this one follows that tradition. It does, and it also has the thing where you unlock new things and modes. When you beat it, you get a letter grade at the end, and you unlock certain things based on that. So you're sort of
it's covering all the bases, isn't it?
It really is. Yeah.
A grody chain.
Yay!
Thanks for the grody chain, little duck.
Huh?
Not quite sure off the top of my head what puzzle to solve with that, but never mind. It's the end of the first hour.
There you go.
Let's just get to a save point. Might as well.
There you go. Nice little fire.
Go away. I don't want any. Oh, bugger.
Ah! Fell out of you. Where? How come? Before? Every time you ran by, there was no, like, chandelier ready to fall on your head.
It was like that bridge in Space Quest 1. That you can walk over precisely 8 times and then it collapses.
Oh, that is nonsense. I love it. Kanji Ninja, there was quite literally a game called Where in North Dakota is Carmen Sandiego? I believe it was paid for by the North Dakota Tourism Board.
You gotta fucking hope so, because the alternative is that someone was really invested in North Dakota.
Some real... Maybe there's like the equivalent of a weeb, but you're just really interested in North Dakota culture.
All right, interesting game. I think there's a lot to like in Crow Country.
Mm-hmm. It has a very clear mission statement, and it sticks to that mission statement. And sometimes that's nice.
Certainly does. So our next game today is, in contrast, a game I haven't played any of at all. This is the furthest I've played in it right now.
Yeah, I know nothing about this game. I believe there's cars, and I think it's in black and white, because that's what I saw in the art.
It's called Heading Out, and apparently it's a roguelike visual novel. Yeah, get your head around that.
A roguelike visual novel, I believe, about road trips? There might be some driving involved? We'll see.
Apparently. I mean, we know there's some kind of difficulty, because there's a difficulty level option.
Well, that's
so presumably there is some kind of gameplay.
There is game. We know there is game.
Okay.
CSI Freak with 100 bits. Thank you so much. Destroy All Humans has a map set in Nebraska, according to my son. Putting it on the board. We're putting it on the board, and if anyone complains, I'm going to direct them to your son, CSI Freak. Thank you.
Okay. Act 1, muscle car, balance difficulty.
Oh, God.
Oh, do I have to listen to the radio?
Oh, no.
I'm trying to talk bollocks.
Oh. What are the rumors? You gotta tell them some rumors about you?
First love.
The road. The open road.
I don't want to talk about it. Relationship status. In a relationship with my wife. Oh. Greatest regret. Hurting someone didn't deserve it. There we go.
Beautiful. Couture Cowboy, been an ad-free podcast here for 5 months. Thank you so much, Couture Cowboy. Roughly how long will it take to beat Starstruck Vagabond?
As long as you want it to last. But if you're talking about getting to the story end, I don't know, like maybe 15, 20 hours, depending on a couple of factors. How much of a completionist do you want to be?
You wake up in your car. That dream again. The accident. It felt so real.
Well, at least it's subtitling all the text.
The phantom pain.
That's kind of it.
Fake injury pulsates through your body. The radio turns on by itself.
And Eric with more arses. Thank you so much, Eric. Yahtzee is now heading out.
Certainly am.
And then he apologized. We appreciate it.
Canadian Civil War. What? Did everyone apologize too much?
The news is disturbing, but also somehow comforting. You've heard it before.
Canadian Civil War.
But there's no time for a break. That thing after you, it's getting closer.
Oh, it's an It Follows thing.
You take a deep breath. Focus. There are two things you know for sure. First,
driving to surviving.
Never slow down. Never stop for too long. Your fears are chasing you.
It's bad form to have two different fonts at once, you know, game.
That's the end of the line. Second, you've got things to do. To challenge and defeat the greatest driver alive.
Man, you're throwing a lot at me out of nowhere, game.
Yeah, right?
Never mind that now. That's your goal. Now, run.
Okay, then. Oh, okay. I'm driving now. Do I have controls? Use forward, up and down, W and S to accelerate and brake.
More games need to just have your goal be escape fear.
Okay, it's got a rocking soundtrack. I dig. Oh, that's a road. Ow. Ow.
It has a very unique art style for a driving game.
Black, white, and red. Yeah, Black, White, and Red was pretty cool when Mad World was doing it, like 20 years ago.
Oh man, Mad World was a good game.
Yeah.
Such a good game.
Did you ever play the sequel?
What was it called?
Anarchy Reigns.
Anarchy Reigns. No, I did not.
It was shite.
Mad World was cool though. I like Mad World. Did Suda get his grubby mitts on that? Was that a Suda thing?
No. I think it might have been. No, it wasn't Shinji Mikami, was it?
I feel like he had something to do with it.
One
of those mad lads. It was a platinum game.
Oh.
So not directly from any of those folks.
Oh, thanks, game. Yeah, I'm keeping on top of that, don't you worry. Man, if you could, like, take back all the wasted oxygen and printer ink that was wasted on using the words avoid the enemies and obstacles to give you hints for a video game.
This legally isn't a hint.
You'd make a fucking fortune.
Huh?
Man, I'm kind of sucking at driving right now.
I mean,
I'm a good driver in real life. Never had an accident.
Look at that. I got pulled over once for driving through a construction site to get home after work because I was tired. And I was the last person in a line of 4 people that did it. And I died for their sins. I didn't die, I just got a verbal warning.
You naughty driver.
What a verbal warning it was.
I bet you don't stop properly at stop signs.
I absolutely don't know. Rolling stop for life. Put me in prison. Gavin Dolly says, I apologize if this might not be topic relevant, but I have to say that I've been watching Yahtzee in some form or another since I was about 14, and I'm nearly 28 now, and I just wanted to say thank you.
Oh shit, we're all old. What happened?
Nope, getting very old.
It's like we turned around one day and we all had silvery beards and thinning hair.
When I do big stretches in the morning, 1 out of 20 times, something hurts. And I'm like, that's not good. I'm just stretching. I'm just like doing like a big yawn, and then something will start hurting.
Man, I wish I was in that position. Bits of me just start hurting if I just sit quietly in one place for too long.
The pains. The absolute pains. SVS Guru with a €5. No, thank you so much, SVS Guru. This reminds me of the time when Need for Speed had actual good music in it instead of whatever tosh they fill it with nowadays.
Hey, I got away, I guess, from something.
Hold on. This is it, folks. This is the hero we always needed but never.
I'm not listening. Does this game have a narrator? This feels like a game that would have a narrator talking about the open.
Yeah, I think someone's talking on the radio at me.
And I don't care that you're all so convinced she's a dude, because that dude's a chick. Mark my words. She's like a jackalope. The interstate jackalope. Ooh, that has a nice ring to it. Hear that, American Press Association? You should hire me. Actually, no. Don't.
Is this one of those conversations that change based on the decisions I made early on?
Been looking for you for a week, buddy.
Like based on your personality test?
Mother of
Yeah, my
God.
3-question personality test.
It's like tasting
Yeah, not sure.
I wonder how in-depth that is.
Sharpwood, I'm tasting sunshine.
Is it like Silent Hill Shattered Memories? It's like the whole gimmick.
Sure, like that's the thing, yeah. There's, I know we don't like talking about other games during the thing we're doing, but there's this game that just came out called Athenian Rhapsody, and it is clearly a sort of Undertale Earthbound-like, but its whole thing is you have to answer a bunch of questions at the beginning, and then you play through the game, and it's like short-ish, but then you get like a personalized game code that you can then share with your friends, and so the game has like all these open-ended options, but you can give your game code to your friend, and they can play through your exact version, so that you then you could be like, oh, we've played through the same version, all these weird things happen to us, as opposed to playing 2 very different versions. I think that's kind of neat. I don't know anything about the game. I don't know if it's good. I think that thing is kind of neat.
Okay, here we go. We're addressing my choices now.
Uh-oh.
Like your first love, the one you never talk about. Okay, I am actually thinking of my first relationship as I answer these questions.
You know
Look at that.
But a part of you does feel ashamed now, which is why you don't like to go back to that time. What's the point anyway? You shake your head, trying to chase the feelings.
Okay. More redundant tutorials. This is where you are.
Hey, this was a Michigan game. This game takes place in all those states.
Watch out for the Fear. He's the worst Metal Gear Solid 3 boss fight.
The Fear.
The Fear.
And Jeremy Gola with a $5 dono. Thank you so much, Jeremy. Listen to the Paragon of Health, Marty, bragging about having pain only 1 out of 20 times.
Ooh.
It's only when I do my yawny stretches.
Random events.
Drive-in theater. An eccentric rock star and her
This is kind of cool. I like the idea of like a roguelike, a road trip roguelike. Because it feels like road trips always have weird random shit happening. Kind of fits.
This reminds me of a game I played once called The Consuming Shadow.
I wonder if that developer has ever made another game and if it's coming out in a week and a half.
Maybe. Weirder things have happened.
Wanderer would make a splendid ring bearer, says the rock star. The poet looks hesitant, scared even. It's clear none of this was her idea.
Fox D with a $5 dono. Thank you so much. Been watching Yahtzee since I was 30, and he called Witcher 1 a mummerpudger.
Mamorpaga.
Mamorpug. Is that a MMORPG?
Yes.
Mamorpaga? That I'm still alive today is a mystery of gerontology.
Okay, am I going to be the ring bearer or am I going to kidnap the bride?
Uh-oh. I mean, this seems dangerous.
I'm going to support the sanctity of marriage.
Oh, look at you.
Okay. Traveling takes time and costs money. Tell me about it.
Did you ever play 80 Days, the Around the World in 80 Days kind of visual novel Choices Matter thing from Inkle?
No.
10 years ago. A little bit like this. You get to a city, an event happens, and you have to choose which of two things to do, and the story branches from there.
Yeah. There's probably a word for that sort of thing. I'm thinking of the Curious Expedition as well.
Yeah. Like, it feels twiny. I guess this has the driving, though, which is kind of surprising. A lot of times the games like this kind of stick to the decision-making and less to the actual moment-to-moment gameplay.
Give me a pack of ciggies.
Yeah.
To up my focus, because I was looking like it was a bit low. Man, my car's pretty well built. I only lost 2 condition points of all the terrible crashes I had last time I was trusted with it. Okay, let's go to LaSalle, Illinois. I wonder if it's got any cities we're familiar with in this game.
Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Get there.
Milwaukee. Oh, there's no Milwaukee.
Visit Jack.
We can go to Tomah, Wisconsin.
Oh, no one wants to go to Tomah. Tomah sucks. It smells weird because there's a big paper mill there. Sorry if anyone's from Tomah. Tomah smells weird.
Let's escape from the fear.
Is he the one with the weird tongue?
That's the one,
yes. Hiding in trees? Yeah, that guy sucks. Chris said the genre is called interactive fiction. I don't like that, though. It's too broad. All this shit is interactive fiction. All games are interactive fiction.
Just hiding from the cops.
Don't mind us.
Ooh, leg it. Fuck the cops. I'm escaping the fear.
Is the fear is this a supernatural thing? Like, what is, not in Metal Gear, but like in this, is the fear a person? Is the fear like a...
I'm guessing that's one of the things we need to play over and over again to figure out. Fuck you, coppers. Oh, you gotta like keep driving till the song ends. I kind of like that.
Oh, that's clever. I like that.
You'll never take me alive. Detour, I guess. Or whatever that was. Yes, alright.
Oh no.
I'm on my feet. Get moving, soldier.
Kamja Ninja with a $5 dono. Thank you so much, Kamja Ninja. I started watching Yachts as a twinkle in my daddy's balls, and now kind Boy Scouts come to verbally describe your videos to me in my rocking chair. I feel like that's longer than the internet's been around.
Yeah, I made it.
Proud of you.
Okay, thank you, game.
The fear will never catch up with you.
Zeta.
SVS Guru with a €5 dono. Thank you so much, SVS Guru. The fear. A villain with so little self-control that he will repeatedly eat the poison rations that you throw at him.
Oh,
Listen,
now
you
it's the
got
Dukes of Hazzard.
Oh, no.
Fuck you, boss hog.
Boss hog.
I'm just a good old boy, never meaning no harm. Except to that barn.
Yeah. Disregard the barn.
Excuse me again.
Are you prey? Or are you a hunter? Are you a little scared mouse? Or are you a man?
Scared mouse, please.
That's what I thought. Now prove it.
Okay, I'll prove I'm a scared little mouse. Thanks for the advice, radio voice.
I'm now curious how this would have gone if you would have absconded with the bride from that wedding. Would she have been in the car with you?
I don't know.
Would it have been like a Bonnie and Clyde scenario?
I know it would have increased my wanted level.
Sure, that wouldn't be good.
I'm trying to own the road game. Stop nagging me. Okay, I guess I won. Yeah, that really was a perfect escape. Certainly didn't fuck anything up there.
Car definitely never rolled several times into the
Yeah,
grass.
now I'm wondering what the game rates as a not so clean escape.
Yeah, George Lucas, I agree. Heading Out is not a great name for a game because there's like the moving out. Like Heading Out sounds like it's going to be like a goofy multiplayer game.
Okay, so I'm
Doesn't sound
famous
like-
enough that I get to pick a perk. So we can stop the
That's good.
fear for 3 hours. Well,
That's
I
good.
guess. Okay, I mean, it doesn't seem terribly urgent, the fear, right now.
No, is the fear like the thing in Infamous 2, The Beast, where it keeps saying the Beast is 10 hours away?
Oh, that was pretty cool, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was neat.
I'm still not entirely clear what focus does. Maybe if it runs out, we die? Is that just health?
Yeah, or maybe some of the driving things, like maybe there's almost sanity effects on the driving segments.
Okay, we're at a conversation thing.
A man was lying on the road, seemingly unconscious. You stopped to help, but it
Oh
was a
no,
trap.
it's a
Give me your money,
80s
motherfucker.
movie biker.
Guy yells,
Oh,
waving his
no.
right now.
Bad to the
even-
Bone's going to start playing.
Get
He's
your
got a
ass up.
skull on his
Enough with the
front.
drama.
Oh, you know it means business.
Heads. And just like that, the bluffer isn't bluffing anymore. Now he really is sick. The guy who
Longest Finder with a $2 dono. What happens when the fear catches you?
The
Guess we'll
hospital,
find out.
Please. He chokes out.
Unless we outrun it forever.
I think he's dying. The baseball bat drops to the ground. It'd be easy to give them a taste of their own medicine.
Help them, but I lose 3 hours and the fear is coming.
The fear.
I don't want to be more wanted. Yeah, they can piss off. I'm off. Bye. Have fun with that.
You're listening to Rainbow Revolution, your favorite pirate radio station.
Do you think it always starts you off in Michigan or Ohio or wherever it started you off?
Best host there is.
Whatever that state is there.
You think like every time it'll start there? You don't think like it'll roguelike it and
I don't
start
know.
in California next time?
That's Illinois, right? No, this is Illinois. So
No.
what's that state?
Indiana.
Mama's gonna pull your
So you said Michigan's the one on top. Right below it is Ohio. To the left is Indiana. To the left is Illinois, and above Illinois is Wisconsin.
Yeah, I know where Wisconsin is because
Yeah,
I've been
Illinois
there.
is directly south of Wisconsin.
Yeah, I know, because that's Chicago at the south coast
Yep,
of
on
the
Lake
lake,
Michigan. Yep,
and Chicago's in Illinois. Yeah, I know that
yep.
much.
You're in central Illinois now. Possibly a Rockford, possibly a Moline, possibly a Champaign.
We're moving towards the face of the baker.
Oh no!
You know, the baker with his tray, with his
Oh, the
Kentucky Fried Chicken on the tray.
God damn it! The face of the baker.
Yeah, come on, I'm not crazy. This is something people do, right? Some of the states make a
Well,
baker.
Yeah. Some of the states look like a thing. Yeah. You're not crazy.
A baker holding a tray, and the thing on the tray is Kentucky Fried Chicken, because it's Kentucky. Anyway. Do you want to go to Des Moines, Iowa, or Toma, Wisconsin? Well, I know what you're going to vote for.
I don't get the vote.
I guess it'll be... We need to get to North Dakota, so it'll be quicker to go through Wisconsin.
Sure.
So I'm going that away.
Wisconsin has a serial killer belt in it. Folks like Ed Gein, Jeffrey Dahmer, the Wisconsin Death Trip. A lot of bad things have happened in Wisconsin. So
Oh, Jeffrey Dahmer's my favorite.
he ate a lot of folks. He ate several folks.
Here comes the fear.
That is true, Kid Icarus. Game genre names tend to be sort of borked. If you really think about it, RPG or adventure game is all of them.
The headquarters of California's KCDQ-FM is still occupied by the famed radio host J.C. Leonard. As previously reported, Leonard has stormed the KCDQ building, locked himself inside the studio, and has been broadcasting a vulgar comedy show called Meltdown FM.
Okay.
Guns were initially reported, but we have not been able to confirm if Leonard has taken hostages or if the police are involved. In recent years,
Can I go now?
Leonard has become one of the most popular
Am I allowed to leave?
country, awarded with 2 Golden Microphone Awards. He disappeared from public life 3 weeks ago after an on-air mental breakdown during which he confessed to drug abuse, pornography addiction, sodomy.
Kind of worrisome that you only have $10.
Dogs.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this information game.
Yeah, it seems like it's giving you a big old drop, but what do we? Is any of that
Okay.
important?
Slipped by the cops.
Get mad.
And here comes a random event. A chill race.
That sounds nice.
I like a chill thing.
What could possibly go wrong?
Your journey is quiet for a change. The road ahead is clear of any dangers. The weather is nice. You can forget your worries and enjoy the ride while listening to the radio broadcasts. Sounds tempting, doesn't it?
I could go for a chill race. Because we will gain focus, reduce wanted level, and stop fear for a while. Where's the downside?
I mean, if it's a drag race, then you could die.
It's not a drag
guess
race,
that
it's a
wouldn't be
chill
fun.
race. It's not
It's
even
a
a
chill-
race because there's no other drivers. Also, do we want it with music only or with talk radio? Trick question, music please.
Talk radio is just going to get you angry about the state of the world.
Probably. Let's get angry at something, certainly. Go on. Chill me.
What if you get chilled?
Then I'll make some kind of pun along the lines of Arnold Schwarzenegger's Mr. Freeze.
Stay cool.
Well, where's this music then?
I said I wanted chill tunes.
Okay, I can just barely hear it.
Oh, we're getting some yellow. We're introducing new colors. Traffic coming yellow.
Oh, slow. There's men at work.
I like the anime speed lines when you're going fast.
Damn, that wasn't very chill.
Oh, those were construction workers. They're just trying to get through their 9 to 5.
That wasn't chill at all. Alright, nobody saw that. Moving on. Just trying to be chill over here, people.
You know, sometimes being chill is a little tough.
Sometimes being chill has no chill.
No, this is true. I like the kind of the comic book graphic novel style of the game with
Yeah.
having little things pop it.
Just contemplating the universe.
Contemplating the chill.
I wonder how procedural these landscapes are. Like, are all those trees
Yeah.
procedurally placed, or is this like a predetermined map?
And I'm curious how different a chill race in Wisconsin would look compared to a chill race in Florida or Texas or, Colorado or Washington.
I think I spotted devs in chat earlier. Any devs in chat?
Did you spot devs in chat? I didn't see them.
There was a definite devs in chat moment being highlighted.
Hashtag devs in chat.
Explain how procedural these maps are. Yep, there's one. Simon Adamus. Dev in chat.
Oh, present. Welcome.
No, this is
This
pretty
is chill.
Yeah,
This is
chill.
chill. Listen, rarely does a game say it's going to be chill, and then it just is chill.
This is Euro Truck Simulator chill.
Yeah, gives you what kind of turns are coming up. I like it.
But then you have to listen to the talk radio again, and suddenly all
No.
the chill disappears.
Oh no,
You gotta
talk
put-
radio does not go hand in hand with chill.
I gotta pause my podcast, and so much for chill.
Oh no, chill.
Yeah, just driving at 110 kilometers per hour on
It's chill.
dirt roads.
It's chill. Wisconsin doesn't have speed limits. That's not true. Wisconsin absolutely has speed limits.
Oh, bloody men at work again.
Oh no.
I come from a man down under, I'll have you know.
Ah. Safety dance goof.
You know that bit in Land Down Under where they say this? I said to him, "Do you speak my language?" He just smiled and gave me a Vegemite sandwich.
Yeah.
Did he just happen to have a Vegemite sandwich, or was this like at a sandwich
Sure.
stall?
Yeah. Maybe he just gave you his lunch.
Seems a weird thing to just spontaneously produce
I'd-
from some unimaginable pocket.
I also don't think I would trust a stranger who hands me a sandwich that's been warmed by their body all day.
Yeah. Also, if I take it from him, is that going to put him out? Was he just showing it to demonstrate a point?
Yeah.
Okay, we've made it to Toma, Wisconsin.
Yay.
And we can have a sleep here, I think.
It is 6 p.m. Yeah, I mean, it seems like...
That's not on my way. That's not on my way at all.
No.
I guess it could be on my way.
Sure. I mean, the way is up to you. You are the
Yeah, I
master
mean,
of the way.
it's same number of stops either way, I suppose.
Yeah.
Well,
This is gonna be like
actually, there's one
again.
more.
Instead of going just a straight line, you can go the two lines of a triangle.
Oh, fine. I'll take your fucking thing.
What do you think that is, though? I'm a little worried. It could be drugs or a head.
I
Could
think
be a
it's
separate
pretty
human.
safe to assume it's drugs. I mean, fucking hell. We're driving across
Not-
state lines, being given dodgy packages.
Not in Sweet Toma. Sweet Toma would never give us drugs.
So it says you can, sleep in towns, but I'm not seeing an option to do that. Oh, we can sleep there. We can sleep in Minneapolis. But we can't
Toma doesn't have
sleep.
any hotels.
But we can't sleep here, apparently.
Maybe you have to sleep at a certain time. Because it's only 5:45. Maybe it's too early to sleep.
No, I think it's just that this town doesn't have hotels. See, LaSalle had
Oh,
hotels. Should have slept there.
Oh no. You can get to the next part. The next part isn't too far away.
Yeah, we'll probably make it.
It's still, depending on the time of the year, sun's still out. You got plenty of hours. Fungus Finder with a $2 dono. Thank you so much, Fungus Finder. What the hell does it mean to chunder?
It's a euphemism for vomit. Chundering is to vomit, as in Cardinal Chunder.
Who's Cardinal Chunder?
As for why men chunder in Australia, you'll have to ask men at work.
Yeah.
Oh,
And current
a road race.
Uh-oh. This is going to be less chill.
Yeah, I'll race you cocky sod, with your 1920s race driver outfit.
With his goggles. And Quadruple, thank you so much for the $2 dono. This game feels like a modern Oregon Trail. It does definitely have Oregon Trail
Or
vibes
an
to it.
American consuming shadow.
Dun dun dun.
Oh, something a little jazzier. Yeah, I know, you said. Fucking tutorials.
Toots. Toot sweet.
We're up against Susan, incidentally.
Uh-oh. Sheer fist?
They looked a little masculine to me, but, you know, why judge?
Hey, the folks in Toma, very open-minded. Not true. I do not think Toma's very open-minded.
And overtake.
What if you knock him off the road? Commit a little
That would
roadside
be
murder. Uh-oh.
that would be a very mean thing to do.
Sweet Susan.
Oh, drift. Oh shit. Oh shit. Jump. Oh
Uh-oh.
shit.
Uh-oh. No, we're fine. We're fine.
Barrel
We're fine.
barrel
Everything's
roll.
fine.
Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
Everything's fine. No problems
the
at
fear is
all.
creeping up on us. The
No
fear
problems.
is coming.
No, it
The
isn't.
fear. The fear.
Oh, someone didn't take the shortcut.
How do you know which one the shortcut was?
It's the one that isn't the main road.
Oh, the one that says detour. Gotcha. Steve the Rabbit with a $5 dono. Thank you so much, Steve, over on YouTube. I really enjoyed the Jacques McCune trilogy. Early HBD to Yahtzee. For a gift, I will give you 5 stars on Audible.
I know what you could get me as a gift. You could buy a copy of Starstruck Vagabond on Steam on the day.
Like
That
gift
would-
you a copy or buy them for themselves.
Ha ha.
Wagga wagga.
Shortcuts work.
Oh no, Susan.
I just have to stay in the lead and not spin out horrendously like before. Ow!
Oh no.
Ow!
Oh no. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. No one's crying. Everything's fine.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
It's fine.
You fucked up, not me. Still got 20% of song.
Yay. That's so much song.
Come on, you pansy. Out of the way. Man, you kind of suck at street racing. I mean, I suck and I'm beating you.
And I assume, Susan, I assume this is a thing you do if you're like challenging random people. You get better at this. Yes, everyone has to start somewhere.
Okay, I'm experimenting with not holding down accelerate all the time.
Coward's method.
God, that song. Sasha Blake, the singer, she's incendiary. Literally. Not so long ago, she led an assault.
No one jinx it, but you haven't flipped
on a
over
hotel
yet.
in Farache, Louisiana. Her drummer, black dude, got busted for, air quotes, possession. So she lit up a gig, stoked the crowd, and burned the fucking police station down. 3 injured, including a 15-year-old fan. Blake is newly
Thank you for the
married.
lovely
Her
story.
wife, Tanaka Misaki, is a poet, one of the best of her generation. She seems
Hey, I was at that wedding.
maybe not
Look at that.
fragile,
It's
Grateful?
referencing stuff I did.
but you know,
Oh my god, it knows.
It's like the Blues Brothers or something. It's a proper road movie.
I
I feel like whatever radio station you're listening to in Minnesota and or Wisconsin would not be talking about a wedding several states over. But that's fine.
It's a famous person wedding.
Oh, you could have absconded with a famous person?
Man, yeah, miss 100% of the shots you don't take, huh? Again, perfect.
Greatest driver of all time.
Yeah, I wonder if this game's being a little over generous to my performance.
I mean, maybe this is like maybe you're like in Act 1.
Oh,
Let's give you some positive reinforcement before the fear comes.
okay, getting away from the fear now. We're going to Sioux Falls.
Ooh, it is getting late. It's past 8 p.m. We gotta find a nice little roadside motel.
I think I've got enough focus to get us there. Maybe we can find something that gives us even more focus.
Double focus.
For fuck's sake, Pete. I'll buy her that damn
They should have like a
fridge.
Blues Brothers thing where you can upset some neo-Nazis
Jeez,
and then they
stop
chase you
busting
for the rest of the story.
These two wise guys don't
Maybe that's what the
know
fear
you
is.
until you accidentally step
Neo-Nazis?
on Pete's shoe while passing
Could be.
by. It's Italian leather, he barks while taking out his gun. Pay up now.
We could pay money or we can lose focus. Well, I can't risk my focus, so I'd better pay them some money.
You even have money? You have like $10.
Yeah,
Give
I had
them
money.
Whatever.
I made
Fuck them.
money from that street race
races?
I just did.
Gotcha.
Wait, why would
You
I
can't call
become
it
more? Why would I get more wanted from dobbing in another criminal?
Because maybe they'd be like, "What's your name?" and you'd be like, "Shit," and then you give them your real name. And then
So
like,
give an anonymous tip, smart guy.
Your character can't lie. Your character's impossible. That's their superpower. They can't lie, like Jim Carrey in the movie.
It's not really a superpower, is it? It's superpower in the sense of most Batman villains, in that it's more of a hindrance than anything else. Like having being horribly burned on one side of your body.
Crutch,
That's not a superpower, that's just being horribly burned.
super crutch.
Anyway,
I'm excited to deliver this thing.
we ain't got no money anymore, so we'd better get going.
Oh my god, you have $1.59. That is such little money.
Oh shit, I think I'm gonna run out of gas, because I ain't
Well,
got
if
the
we-
money for
If
gas.
we get to a hotel, we won't be able to even pay for it.
Well, let's just hope this next encounter will earn us some dosh. Oops,
Oh
some
my god,
cops.
it's 10 o'clock at night. That's already tomorrow.
Oh, this'll help. A fuel share.
An old pickup parked on the roadside and the driver leaning on it have both seen better days.
Oh, am I supposed to be sharing my
You can see
fuel?
that they're waiting far too long
Oh.
for
Can't-
a Samaritan that'll help them with some gas. If you share with this poor bastard, there's a risk you'll soon find yourself in the same position.
I can't share gas. I'm barely got enough for myself.
You can't trust this man. I don't trust a man in overalls.
You know, it's a shame after you make a decision, there's no text explaining what happens afterwards. Like, maybe, like, the dude calls you a twat. Are we supposed to
Oh,
use our
yeah.
imagination?
Ramifications, yeah.
Vroom, vroom. Vroom. Vroom.
I believe we made it.
Vroom.
Eyes open, Yahtzee, and need to rest. That's what it says at the top of the screen. It's worried. You're going to fall asleep behind the wheel.
Oh, yeah, that delivery. That's why I was going
Hey, you
here.
earned money.
And now I can explore.
Hey, you're back in the positive side.
I'm not a fucking back and forth delivery service. You'll want to be playing a game called Starstruck Vagabond if you want that sort of gameplay.
Da-da-da.
Alright,
Coming soon to Steam on Friday, May 24th.
let's rest for 4 hours.
Get that focus back.
Hopefully not get hit by the fear. Okay, last leg of the journey. Let's go
I like the
crazy.
I feel like we can get here. We can get to the Canadian border. Are we trying to get into Canada? Is that what we're trying to do?
No, we're trying to get to North Dakota. Fargo, specifically.
Oh, but it seems
And
like right
then-
at the
Pembina.
yeah, right at the tip. That's a Canada. We can get across the border, create a new life.
I guess that's the fear. The fear is the American legal system.
Oh no!
All right. Oh wait, the fear's creeping up that highway
no.
to get me. Oh no! Oh no! It's the cops.
Oh no! We'll be fine. We'll be fine.
Well, I guess I'm gonna have to run because the fear is chasing me. Oh, that's right. There's a Canadian Civil War, as Mobile reminds us. Nighttime chases.
Oh no! Wait, didn't we sleep? Shouldn't it be morning? Oh, you only slept for like half the night, right?
Yeah. I'm a famous jackalope.
Oh no!
Hey! Hey! Don't do
Police
that.
bashing.
It certainly is. The police are bashing me.
You getting 5-0 bashed.
Hey! Don't lane change without warning, stupid car. Haha! I meant to do that.
You put the cops off your scent. Beautiful.
Wee.
So are all the levels marked by the duration of the song in the upper left-hand corner? Is that how it works?
Seems like it. You haven't got me yet, copper.
Police lost.
Okay. I mean, the song wasn't over, but sure. I'll
Sometimes
take
you're
it.
just so good at escaping the police. You don't even need her the whole song.
Christian, a patriot, a father and a husband, an entrepreneur who created the most powerful conservative talk radio in the country.
Oh, it's conservative talk radio.
I feel like that's all talk radio now. Ernesto with a $5 dono. Thank you so much, Ernesto. What is up? Joining late to the stream was Crow Country Fun. What about this one? Keep at it, guys.
Yeah,
Love
Crow Country's
Ernesto.
pretty fun. This game's pretty fun too, in its own way.
I think we got two thumbs ups here.
Yes.
I'm very curious what happens when we get to Canada, or when the fear gets us.
We buy lots of cheap over-the-counter medication.
We get cheap healthcare.
Yeah, stop the fear. Don't want it heading us off at the pass.
No, that'd be a bummer.
Okay. A chance for some money, perhaps? Oh, yeah. Street races again. Okay. Oh, 2 opponents this time.
Oh my gosh.
Omar
they
and
know
Mary.
Susan?
Omar, what are you doing here?
Omar! Oh my god. TV's Omar Ahmed.
Seems like I haven't done much to warrant this sudden fame. I drive very fast and cross state lines. With
And deliver
package-
strange packages.
And,
Yeah.
and deliver drugs to people, yes.
Smidge says, does this game take place in a specific time period? I'm assuming by the cassette in the upper left-hand corner. This is like the 80s?
I feel like it's all over the place. It's one of those all over the place settings.
Unstuck from time.
Aha! A shortcut.
Get bent, Omar.
Well, that wasn't much of a shortcut. Man, everyone's got CB radios.
What life on the road is like.
I can't afford to lose. I need gas money.
Man, Omar's got a real fast ride.
Another shortcut.
Hot on his tail.
Hey, it's that driver from the news. Good job fooling all those cops.
Yeah, that doesn't feel like something that would make the news.
You may have overtaken me now.
That driver from the news.
Yes. Who drove away from some cops.
OJ made the news. But he was already famous. And also
We
famous.
interrupt this broadcast to bring urgent news. A driver has escaped from some cops.
Oh no!
A spokesperson for the police department said it was a right bugger.
You are leaving Omar and Mary in your wake.
Aren't I always?
Mary doesn't know where she is right now. I bet the fear got Mary.
Yeah, I'm famous. Now offer me sex.
Oh, Mr. Jackalope. Did you get to choose the name Jackalope, or were you just assigned Jackalope?
No, I was just... Family, I was just given that. I wonder if I'll have a different name in a different run.
Steaming black cup of coffee with 2 sugars within reach. Right. Quick and painless. Hello, folks. Joylene Somerset, and you're listening to
Somerset?
11 FM. Looking for house maintenance tips? We'll find them here.
Look at us. We
Business
got
advice?
money.
Not from
We're in
me.
Minnesota. We're
hope to hear one of
cranking
my
our way to
cooking
Canada.
lessons. You are too late for that.
Well, maybe you're cranking your way to Canada, and I'm trying to keep
I'm doing
things
Life, going
civil.
through a divorce,
A
well,
pre-Canadian
you,
crank.
My friend, have tuned into the right place. And if you suck a stick around, then
There's that red sky again. Is that the fear?
Oh, that could be the sphere. I could see that. If it's on your tail, it's sort of like an impending storm.
Hey, some dosh. So I wonder
Always
what
perfect.
happens if you get to your destination and you haven't got money to pay for the gas.
Yeah. Maybe you could try to steal it.
I don't know. Maybe you have to, like, park by the road and wait for some sucker to come along and let you have some gas. Like
But
that
then it's
earlier.
just you. It's you
Dude.
from earlier, and you deny yourself the gas.
Ooh, magical
that?
realism.
Think about that.
What is this? Kentucky Route Zero or something?
Oh, what a game. The storm, the victim. Oh.
A terrible storm forces you to slow down. You see a
That's not good.
bizarre scene. A man running across the field pushing... Wait, is that a shopping cart?
You tell me, you're the narrator.
His mother's name is Anita. She's calm now, but used to be unpredictable. Tried to hurt James when he was 8. Now she's got maybe a month left. Cancer. James wants to show her the world, rewrite the past before it's too late. After the storm, he dropped them off at a bus stop. That's when James realizes he's lost his wallet. He needs money.
A lot of choices. What are you going to do?
I need my money to pay for gas.
If you have high focus, you could steal their pills.
Oh, but then I would take a reputation hit. People, I have to think of the people who are inspired by the jackalope. Well, I
Need
guess
money.
I guess I can spare $5, but I am taking the pills.
Oh. What a softie.
I am taking the pills, though. Oh, we can use it to stop the fear.
Oh, that's good.
I guess we don't need it right now, though.
I guess we could save it if it gets too close. Yeah, it's still hours behind us, and we're making great time. Look at us. North Dakota.
Whee!
One of the top 2 Dakotas.
We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it.
Home of Where in the World is Carmen? Where in North Dakota is Carmen Sandiego, the hit video game?
The best little fertility clinic in Texas.
Stop to stretch your legs, and suddenly you find yourself.
You
in the
sell a
middle
bunch of
a
sperm?
conflict. The situation is dynamic.
Sperm for money.
But you
Think about
gather
it.
This much: a husband and a wife were just informed of a successful in vitro procedure. Then a particular.
Yeah, what is it with the evangelicals being against in vitro fertilization these days? You'd think they'd be in favor of it.
Happy moment.
I don't. They just got to have something else better to worry about. Let them know what you think.
Yeah, I'm the jackalope, bitch.
You jump
Throw
into
some
the
pills
car
at
and
'em.
Get in the preacher's face. No need to punch him though. Words are enough to shut him up.
Ah, no need to punch. Oh, look at your jacket even has a jackalope. The jackalope horns.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, what happened there? You just scared the guy?
Yeah, just had to wait
That's
about
good.
half an hour, but I think we're staying ahead of the fear.
Good.
Can't really afford anything. Don't really need to repair. I have a hardy car. Okay, let's make it to the end. We're gonna make it, and I'm sure that will be the end of the game, and nothing more will happen.
What could possibly go wrong?
We don't usually finish a game inside an hour-long stream, but I guess this is one of those occasions. Thanks for watching, everyone.
Like and subscribe.
No, piss off. I don't need to race you. I don't need to prove shit.
Look at that. Oh my god, I see it. The pearly gates of Canada. Right in
We're
front
gonna
of us.
make it. We're gonna make it. Cheap
But a happy
counter insulin. That's all I want.
As you drive up to the meeting spot, you're almost surprised to find someone actually waiting
Blue.
for you in this forgotten corner of the world. You can't see the driver, but the car seems familiar. It's probably the same model as yours. Good.
Oh my god, you're driving someone with a car like yours? Oh my god, this is a clone.
It's the greatest driver that we heard about in the intro.
Oh my god.
Suddenly, the opponent rushes forward.
And now we gotta race them. Gotta
What if
beat
the
the
fear
best
gets
driver in the world.
Just like Ash Ketchum. I almost said Ass Ketchum. That's not good. This is a long song. Are you gonna be able to do this? It's gonna be tough.
Yeah, man. I'm the jackalope.
Ah, but look at the fear. The fear is taking over the sky. Oh, doggy, hachi machi.
I'm not afraid of the greatest driver alive.
He's so fast. Look, he's got like blurs. He's so fast. He's got blurs behind him.
He's veering back and forth like I don't know what. Ow, ow, ow. I'll get you. Red sky at night. Jackalope's delight. I'm alright, I'm alright.
Oh, everything's
All
fine.
good. Everything's fine.
Just a collision and a dangerous accident. It's fine. Nope. Nothing to worry about.
Hey, see, fear's going away again.
Oh, it's too afraid of you. This doesn't even have. This is like a race, but it doesn't have the thing in the corner where it says how far ahead they are or what the person's name is.
Well, I can see them ahead.
Something's different about the race.
They're all blue and shit.
I still think it's you. I think it's a mirror version of you, alternate universe you, who absconded with the woman from the church.
Ah, it's previous me.
Yeah. Or it could be future you. You with like a goatee and eye patch and a cybernetic arm.
What kind of best driver in the world doesn't know to go on the inside of the curve?
Doofus.
I ask you.
Until we find out it's us, and then we realize we are the doofus.
No. Shit. It's alright. Nobody needed those poles.
No, we weren't doing anything.
Man, I hope they're not rubber banding on me. Seems like he's been the same distance ahead of me this whole race.
Again, without it doesn't have the race UI in the corner, so I feel like this is one of like a boss fight you're supposed to lose. I think it's a race you're supposed to lose. Story reasons.
Well, it's taken a bloody long time to lose it.
Because there's no way this is the end of the game. What about the rest of the country?
Yeah, he's not getting any closer. I'm starting to smell a rat.
Oh no.
Oh, shortcuts. That might help. Excuse me.
Yes, Jomo, Slomo, we were goofing about finishing the game in an hour. I imagine there's much more to this. We have fun. Just little goofs.
We're a goofy bunch. You'll come to
Couple of
learn
goofs.
that.
Little goof
Oh.
sprinkles.
Oh, is he behind us now?
Oh!
Ooh.
I can't believe he's on our tail.
Oh no, it's Rorschach from Watchmen.
Oh no! I'm not in here with you.
Hey.
This looks like people looking over you.
Oh, what is it? You dare to disagree? Think someone can love you? Come on. We both know that's impossible.
Wow, man. I didn't expect you to get so personal on me.
No. I mean, you did answer some personal questions at the beginning.
Wait, what just happened? That glare, the crash, the voice. Did you lose?
Are we time looping it?
Between
Oh,
questions popping up in your head, there's
done it
also a
again.
glimpse
12
of
minutes.
what past life comes to you. You were a racer, and a great one at that. A true champion. Looking down from the heights of your fame, other people seemed so little, so insignificant. No wonder you ended up hurting someone.
Yep,
Badly.
yep. I
Unforgivably,
sure did that.
for no reason.
That was us. We raced us.
Trapped in a
That's what we
burnout,
just raced.
Crushed by guilt.
It's like how in Twilight Princess you get trained
There's
by
more of
the
that memory.
skeleton of old
Your
Link.
time is up for now. You die.
Aha, a plot summary.
It's you.
Yep, those are all things that I did. I also
You made
took numerous,
$27 whole dollars.
I made numerous. Well, that's why they call me the Jackalope. That's why I'm so famous. I had a neutral reputation.
Yeah, I guess you didn't help that one guy with gas. You
Yeah,
helped
I
other
sort of-
people though.
Yeah, I sort of took things back and forth.
You stood up at the clinic. You helped the people with the grocery cart. Only 13 drifts. I feel like you could have done more drifts.
We just we're doing the Power Wash Simulator thing and showing us the whole game again.
Oh, showing it
fast
in,
forward.
in fast forward. Yeah. Look at that little. You got little postcards. I don't think we'll ever forget our time in Toma.
Yeah, I think all those postcards sort of blur together for me. It's a car on a road. Yep, more pictures of a car on a road. And then
Hell
some
yeah.
pictures of a car on a road. Yes, 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 you said all of that. So, new run? But
That was
what are
good
we trying
timing.
to achieve?
Did it right on the hour.
What are we trying to achieve, man?
What are any of us trying to achieve? We're just
Oh.
trying to get to Canada and get out of the loop.
We unlocked new possibilities. That's what you want.
Oh, look at us. A new
That's-
quest, more opponents.
That's what you unlock.
Hachi Machi, the roguelike is strong with this one.
Now I can drive. Oh, and now we move to Act 2. Okay.
Act 2.
Okay.
No, I see.
I see how it works now.
That's how a video game works.
Yes. Well, interesting game.
Agreed. Not really seen anything else like it.
Interesting- Yeah, yeah. Well, it sort of makes me think of Darkest Dungeon 2, of all things.
I did not play 2. What's in what way? In sort of the like choose your own adventure story kind of?
Yeah. You spent most of that game driving down a road in a cart, and you'd have random encounters and shit, and had to manage your resources on the way. Also a little bit FTL-y.
Yeah. Interesting pairing games, I will say.
Yeah,
I like when
yeah.
two games are very different. That's what today's two games were.
Yeah, I think this was a cool game.
Good.
I think
Especially going
this
and
is-
literally knowing nothing about it.
This is worth playing more of.
I'm curious. I'm curious to see how it all comes together.
Well, always a pleasure to play a game you knew nothing about and have an enjoyable experience.
Oh, Simon says, thanks for playing, guys. And yeah, FTL was one of the inspirations.
Yeah, well, that was one of my inspirations when I made the Consuming Shadow as well.
Oh, FTL, you've done it again.
All right. Right, well, thanks for watching Yahtzee Tries this week. As always, I'll be writing up some thoughts, and Jesse will be editing together the highlights of these streams for a compilation video coming this Sunday. Until then, I'm doing a surprise stream tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Me and 3 other guys, including who else is going on that? Nick and Frost and Jesse G, I think.
Belina. Yep.
Yeah. We're all going to be
Die
playing,
by the Blade.
We'll be playing Die by the Blade tomorrow, which I should probably at least go through the tutorial of before then.
You know, if that was German, it would be The by the Blade.
Fair enough.
Die, D is D-I-E is the in German.
Yeah,
Please continue.
That's it for me for the day. I'm Yahtzee Croshaw. Marty's here. And well,
I'm here.
And now he's going away.
I'm going away, but I am coming back in just about an hour. We're going to break out. Frost is going to be joining because Casey is out of town. Tune in for that. Yep. Sponsored stream tomorrow. And Jack and I will be back for another sponsored stream at noon on Friday. We'll be playing a very cool game that you guys should check out. And then just check out all the edited videos. We got a bunch of bite-sized going up. There's a Crow Country bite-sized you could check out. There's I got my Lorelei and the Laser Eyes going out tomorrow. Oh, did I call it Breakout? I didn't mean to call it Breakout. I meant to call it what is the show called? Firelink. Breakout was what it was called at the old place. Sorry about that.
Yes.
6 months. So check out all that stuff.
In that spirit, don't forget to watch today's Zero Punctuation. I mean, fully ramblomatic. Oops.
No. It's hard. It's hard to learn. It's hard to change.
It was on the subject of Stellar Blade, and I think the phrase "big bum" gets used at least 6 times.
Great. There's a little big bum counter in the corner.
There you go. All right. Well, I'll see you all tomorrow when I'm playing Die by the Blade. Bye, everyone. Bye.
Bye, everyone.